We're listening to Mike right now. Obviously, you know, this is a really sad time right now, but we're celebrating his life. Your thoughts right now on the situation and the timing of this tragedy?
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's just somebody that changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I'll always love and cherish.
I didn't even invite Mike to the party. Mike just showed up at the party.
This mansion is where Michael Jackson lived and passed away in 2009. Just a short distance away is the home of another music mogul, American rapper Sean Diddy Combs.
The best, don't worry if I write rhymes, I write.
And this is where our story begins.
Michael Jackson's daughter, Paris, just exposed Diddy for being behind her dad's passing away. Get this, allegedly MJ didn't overdose accidentally. Rumor is it was all a careful plot by Diddy, and he had a mole right in MJ's security team who helped him. Now, Paris Jackson is rumored to be working with the feds to testify against Diddy, and how after her dad passed away, a significantly older person did some unspeakable things to her. Does that sound like someone we all know? So now, the feds want to reopen her dad's case and expose just how evil Diddy really is. You guys aren't ready for the shocking revelations that I am about to spill, so grab your seats because this is gonna be messy.
The Diddy dungeon theory.
Oh, how there's tunnels underneath his house?
And how
That's
Michael
crazy.
Jackson in the song says, I always feel like somebody's watching me and I have no privacy. Supposedly, there's a tunnel connected from Diddy's house to Michael Jackson's house.
No way.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Guys, buckle up because this one goes deep. Paris Jackson, Michael Jackson's daughter, just blew the lid off everything we thought we knew about the King of Pop's death. And what she revealed is chilling. Paris didn't hold anything back. According to her, her dad's 2009 death, absolutely a setup. We all remember how the official story went. Michael Jackson died from an overdose of propofol, the powerful anesthetic that his doctor Conrad Murray was administering. Murray was later convicted of involuntary manslaughter. Case closed, right? Wrong, because according to Paris, this goes way beyond medical negligence. When asked directly if she believed her father was murdered, Paris didn't hesitate. Absolutely, she said, because it's obvious. All arrows point to that. It sounds like a total conspiracy theory, and it sounds like bull, but all real fans and everybody in the family knows it. It was a setup. It was bull. Now, for years, there has always been a rumor linking Diddy to MJ's death, and the things people are digging up about Diddy and MJ doesn't look good at all. Now, here is where things take a dark and messy turn, and you are not ready for the connection that's just come to light. We're talking about Fahim Muhammad, Diddy's so-called Mr. Fix-It, the man allegedly behind the scenes making any problem with the law disappear. But here's the kicker. Before he was cleaning up messes for Diddy, Fahim was Michael Jackson's head of security. And not just during the chaos. He was there when MJ died. Yes, that guy. Let's rewind real quick. Fahim Muhammad was fresh out of college in 2008 with a business degree, barely 21 years old, when he suddenly landed the role of a lifetime protecting the biggest superstar on the planet. Within just 10 months, Michael Jackson is dead, and Fahim, he's the one running the entire security operation. It was Fahim who testified during Conrad Murray's trial, describing in chilling detail how he arrived at the house right as the paramedics did. He saw Michael's lifeless body, mouth open, eyes frozen, while Murray panicked over CPR. He described Paris Jackson bawling on the floor, Prince in stunned silence. He saw it all. But now, years later, with Paris's allegations about MJ's death being a setup, Fahim is right back in the headlines, and this time, he's tied to none other than Diddy. According to a bombshell lawsuit filed by music producer Lil Rod, Fahim wasn't just security, he was the gatekeeper, the cleaner, the one with power, and not just street power, but serious connections to the LAPD. In fact, Diddy's staff allegedly knew to call Fahim before anyone else if the cops got involved, whether in Miami, LA, or wherever, because Fahim could make people and problems disappear. That's what the lawsuit says, disappear. Now, rumors are emerging that Diddy allegedly used Fahim to get to Michael Jackson and made his disappear. Now, Diddy allegedly had Fahim do a lot for him. According to the same lawsuit, Fahim is accused of helping cover up an actual shooting, where Diddy allegedly shot one of his son Justin's friends, a guy referred to as G, during a wild moment at Chalice Recording Studios in 2022. Lil Rod says he was there, that he literally had to sit G on a toilet and try to stop the bleeding. And Fahim, he allegedly stepped in to clean it all up. No police reports, no arrests, just another problem swept under the rug. Oh, and when the feds raided raided Diddy's mansions earlier this year, guess who was seen arriving at the scene surrounded by police? Yep, Fahim Muhammad, calm, composed, like he was there to manage the crisis before it hit the headlines. So now the internet is asking, how deep does this go? Fahim's been in the rooms where it all happened, from the moment MJ's life ended to the allegations that could end Diddy's, and the same names keep popping up in the background, holding keys to Hollywood's darkest secrets. What does Fahim know? Who is he really protecting? And just how many bodies has this so-called Mr. Fix-It helped cover up? Because from Michael Jackson's last breath to Diddy's alleged crimes, Fahim Muhammad has been there, and that is not a coincidence. And that's why the feds are rumored to be looking into reopening MJ's case again, because as Paris revealed, certain things just aren't adding up. Now, according to Paris, she isn't just speculating, she's convinced. She says her father knew people were out to get him. He would say things like, "They're gonna end me one day." And now, years later, Paris is echoing those words, saying what real fans and even people in their inner circle have whispered for years, that it wasn't just a tragic accident, it was something else entirely. A setup, a takedown, a conspiracy cloaked in fame and billions. And when asked who might have wanted MJ dead, Paris paused, long and hard, and finally said, "A lot of people." She didn't name names, not yet, but the way she said it, you can feel that she knows more than she's letting on. She even says she wants justice, but she's playing it smart. "It's a chess game," she told Rolling Stone, "and I am trying to play the chess game the right way, and the tea doesn't stop there." She threw shade at Dr. Conrad Murray, calling him the doctor with sarcastic air quotes, saying he was the one who got her father hooked on that dangerous drug. But the real dagger is in her darker suspicions. Because even though Murray took the fall, Paris clearly believes there are bigger forces behind what happened. Forces tied to money, power, maybe even the legendary Sony ATV catalog that Michael owned, the same catalog Lisa Marie Presley once claimed Michael feared people would kill him for. And who do we know has been accused of similar things? Remember Diddy quarreled with Notorious B.I.G. over his catalog, and when Biggie passed away, Diddy made it his life mission to own the rights to his music. So here's the question everyone's thinking. Is Paris slowly unraveling the truth behind her father's death? And if so, who exactly is she playing chess against? Because this isn't just about closure. This is about taking down the people who, in her words, set it all up. Now here is where things get messier. Paris revealed that she had been assaulted by an older person who was a stranger to her when she was a young teen. She didn't want to go into graphic detail, and honestly she shouldn't have to, but she made it clear. "It was not a good experience at all, and it was really hard for me. At the time I didn't tell anybody. That silence nearly cost her everything." Paris opened up about her years-long battle with depression, self-hatred, and drug abuse. And in a heartbreaking moment of raw honesty, she shared that when she was just 15, she attempted to delete herself by taking 20 pills. She described it as being rooted in self-hatred, low self-esteem, thinking that I couldn't do anything right, not thinking I was worthy of living anymore. And sadly, that wasn't a one-time thing. Paris admitted that she tried to end her life multiple times before something finally clicked, and that moment of rock bottom became a turning point. She made the brave choice to enter a residential therapy program, and it saved her life. Now, all this drama has one of the wildest conspiracy theories coming out of the Diddy case, because this one is straight out of a Hollywood thriller. So with Diddy's trial heating up and all these disturbing allegations floating around, the internet is spiraling with theories, and some people are seriously convinced that there was a secret underground tunnel connecting Diddy's house to Michael Jackson's mansion. Yes, you heard that right. According to social media posts and viral TikToks, the FBI allegedly discovered this tunnel during the raid on Diddy's home, and it supposedly led straight to a basement in Michael Jackson's estate. One theory even claimed Diddy's team tried to block the entrance and begged investigators not to go inside. And if that's not bizarre enough, they're also saying Youngin's clothes were found inside the tunnel. Wild, right? But before you buy into the internet hysteria, let's clear a few things up. For starters, these are all rumors. Now, people are asking, were Diddy and Michael Jackson even friends like that? They were seen together once at a VMA after party back in 2003, and according to Diddy himself, Michael just randomly showed up looking for Beyonce. Diddy said they tried to link up musically at one point, but nothing ever came of it. So this whole idea that they had some deep, dark connection, could there have been MRE going on between these two behind the scenes that most people did not know about? And do you believe Paris Jackson's claims that her father was set up and unalived? Let me know your opinion in the comments. Till next time. Bye.